Okay, T4, your mama, Tnasi, sounds mama, ha, and them say, be a program for. Nipo, me na me host. Me, I make us a meeting the daddy cough. Son will be me. And me niminua. You see, I the money you need the across. The across. On a minute, be yet anytime you'll be available, meaning say he will be with me and right at the opening of the program. And it be near woman, chase cigar. Meaning a program. It was Sundays, it was sports. And I say, yeah, limited who to sports and because we ask BB sports. I can't even know I can't my queen. I say I did be a cracker on Naja, it's here for Mutier. When you another interesting program, they can't be a Mutier sports, the other Modicano. That a be other than to be a boy or a brabo. Ain't like the word I'm used to a brabo, because of that, Yeah, try to be a program, a general one. I mean, my story ain't very long. So this is just the beginning. A person, a year general discussion. Ain't tell about humanity. Ain't you decided to say you be name the life. Anke ye. A put to case mu say ye tree mu a. Enke be freno. Obra. Ai obra. Na nyame ya adum a officially, maybe I know officially next week. Now for your mom with the full meaning of what we think about the word now you use life as obrana ekano the details so that muhu say your boss say obra and I say life the life for now you know what to expect. You better reach out from we better go from south to north and then from east to west. You better touch idea a humanity, any social life, any spiritual life, mental life. We're going to touch base, but yeah, you better limit your who to. I better box your who in your political. Yeah, you limit your who. You perceive about offer be banafia, dear betchino. Now, hey. And what dear. In terms of idea by politics, just a minimal discussion. Because a minimal, they say, yeah, the back very low. You might see something in the political realm anywhere in the world. You can bring it up, but you don't come like an extremist. I won't be all aggressively. No idea about 200 more. You can see a platform, no sir. You might see something maybe uba be busa kwankyere anaso say wo ho enimdie bia anaso say na de to anke be ya ene de ebesom but so wo ba say bia wo ba begina ba ko echi no akondem ba ko sa de nde ye nye bi wa ha no apart from say we na ma sideline no ade bia de bebe bia aware sem e fa bible mu e for social life. Those of us in the diaspora. We are more adopting new life. Any year, dear no, mean as a contrast. Any tradition is different. But ya betum, no more fire, dear, no more hands at the same time. How much I confuse you, how much I echo ye, how much we're going to balance ourselves. I be discussing. And now we so topic be baby. No fee say a be viable to you no the bar near the tibia. That's a pense more a be profitable to obia the bar. We will think about it, decide the whole team. And then you show up. Your team, but and then they have near cigar available. All the others now know so next week will be show up. And to make remember man knows you akakra. Yeah. ya be a programs and ya entitled no ya may a title the life and we're going to go by the life. This I say here broadcast about the life blah 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 the life blah 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 there you I just say oh say yeah baby we asim impense nti when the man shit me hand over the ma minua cigaro no so introduce no I can be a little bit about the oil no sports no because I don't know the baby we is am pempesui very 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 interesting and any Sunday and then we any Saturday to me manning a long story we just showing up for you to know say we are there, we are here too. Now we are here to establish a new program and we are going to be here on every Saturday 2:00. Now
every day pass all the time no but can maybe come as say Saturday every Saturday no time being any time being and Saturday duration no saying say
just 1 hour 3
1 hour
1
hour as time goes on demand no betre you be just trace him and they say obi antimi stop here na ade on the say o mre kwa de a you be jam na kwachi kakra anyway so now the whole thing is say more hwe any more mutie ni obi ano sa particular program we say still under obehu say under Star Sports GH but a program of its own so the mini ano kind no the life it is say bia the life in the program na kasa but say bia me fan say bia next week yeah but e be ka or ehun say mo a e be caption no even though the life no caption e be ba as marriage it be a marriage discussion. The next day, it be a about Yema, about the way to Yema, and no, the back caption, and also me now still under Obra, still under life, no, but just a man the caption. Now, Obia who topic right. Yeah,
they discussing.
Since the neighbor said politics never cause what, so kind of low tone politics. Yeah, going to giddy, a man go fat, be a no, be a nemo, and because any young you're gonna for it. Yeah, politics here because Colombia connected to politics. Regardless, politics will come once a but you can't. Anybody can hear more be and finally me say will be a BBA. The any I be kind of with moderation on the channel. Now I teach him with your knowledge, need BBA, need me aquanimu. Do I say on my aquanimu? And yet gidi yaka near to the dinner on the best of all problem. Then Bajimba Ejina say Ija when near the Kenzamna and a bit more money anyway Pagina. For this particular program out there because say young cancer you be catch it. To be very honest, see young cancer you be catch it on my Ghana, you catch it. That I'm telling you the truth. And then another minute joy come over almost 1 hour. 1 hour for every so. Then we'll break 1 hour. 1 hour in and come on a minute. Yeah, man, aside. Oh, now yeah, cannot be the enemy by how wicked Ghanaians are. Wickedness. That Ghana 40 more soon a brony bay and equio. Me besides Sembi. Same way, me say, me have it here. Say, fancy me 65 years, right? We never say me need free ya me hu nyansa. Suppose secondary school am hu say afide. Me hu ewiase emu no ma no me fancy 15 years. Na say 15 years no na me hu say o man panyimfo edi abro a. Then the tell you ye mpanyimfo edi abro o man mu a. 15 no, what free 65 for ma e ka say. E ga 50 years.
50 years.
50 years. No so tell me say Sango for na me 15 years no. I me say o di abro no. O mo rest o say na. Then you.
Debi.
O mo work me. That means and you that's so able kase. You pay for say the abro. That means any independent work from one mentality near wrong. A wickedness. Abro ni pe ye. You think say that a mental year say yes, sir. You hear a man so about to the same thing here. See, on my end, not so 34 million people. share resources are your work. That's it be a here part to the point is say about about 80 to 90% and then living in poverty. Well, come and say America say a middle class. Guy any middle class be home.
Yeah,
You are rich or you're poor. Simple as
yes. Amen.
that. So in the elite, who will be about 10 or 15%, Omunya, a young concert gun and a quail be say, minimum busia. Maybe minimum busia, Sunday, your mentality. It will be a crane scar on the busian qua, go see that car or the busu, no be a somno. Sunny in so he did them as a pass of this program. Yaba. Now, I remember Kish also say every Saturday, will be available.
Yes.
Boy. Nah, no more to me, Akuyi.
Yeah, but that's the cigar. And any cigar, and I'm training can also attend Naduni. And yeah, but make sure also certain beyond program be a day banner. Say a possibly but 1 week information ahead of the time so that now prepare also questions I'll be a one now so contribution be a comment section or team be and I'm on subscribe na Emma dear on Cosro a dimwa. Yeah, be making sure say be try to be provide a best so young as much as you can. But we are say oh yeah dear na say will be pushy Ubi Pia Kakra, and Manokosrupa. He said, most subscribe not the end of course now bringing call for. We don't know even people are better into it. They be another Mokofana Bakra, no baby Lydia. No, but my my program, no crowd blues.
Yeah,
we here in our help. Just as smart as said, most mobility. The answer is here help so that we can move on in every aspect of our DB PCA. Yedamasi, so some mobility. You support in everything. So be a na can be na Mamu hesitate to comment on that. Just come in and then put your make your input because we are all here to correct ourselves when we go wrong. Sometimes we need to trust our own so yeah, so down to the end, said you make a piano. Because we are here for you and you are there for us. Sunny, I scratch your back, I scratch my but saying as Sunny, there's no bossy in human relationship. So our person who dictatorship and how yes, we are not on that part. You per se a mutual discussions. Now you be lead. Now sometimes my contribution I'm the bit me create lead. Put the aside. As much as we need you, I know so you also need us. But we hear more input. Now subscription knows me as several money need my mind. And then the Bema adios idea no cost run answer a coffee. Now one share na spread it. You need more people. When you want coffee awareness need here because idea becano yeah narrow into any ABR general. You use the word life. Life entails everything. Period. There's no description about it.
Yep.
Yes. That is where we are now. Some of my money now, my BT. Yes, some support better in every aspect. Yeah, putting forward to you today so that the program will go as far as we be able. Like I say, I beneficial to you.
Yeah, but then I can be also say yeah, a topic be you make yourself 1 week ahead. And you remember say next week, so all topic be office say I'm not going to me na me no me no me di unko boka kra.
Yeah.
Next week I'm for best pet the main kasa.
Yeah, me that's it. That make
Isusa no. Ya ko here you or resa. And now cancer.
Cancer. Okay.
Maybe I can't say
comedy.
Comedies. Comedies sana. I look at for example say moving out
Comedies yana if someone try to I don't know what the chick a crowd.
yeah, next time no have back.
Attention was ever.
Yeah.
This one an except of another nice film ever.
Oh yeah, sister no no.
I just say who ya now do.
Yeah, I know me create this story that for the narrative very nice. You know.
Oh wow. When the like me cigaros I can't see. Next week no na ye baby adie na no. So mo make us me kan ya. And we will spare this week, but next week no. The gist of it, I'm the mama say we're going to talk about life in general. The word life, Nankasa. The meaning of life. So that when we start, no matter Obia or Ba or TAB, who say, we're really talking about life. Life is life for tentacles be breed.
Yeah.
Yes. And I say, Papa, make a crib no be why even you choose that name life. So we are not limiting ourselves to anything. Tell me, can say, even politics, which is a very sensitive area, I think, no we had a controversy, a crab. A whole crowd, a better taxi, but they say, you better limit here to.
Yes,
some boundaries be so that we don't put ourselves in the web by intimidity. Why? Remo. A Hong Kong, you can create a depends last I say. Anything about life, whatever.
Yeah.
Name it what? Street life, night life, we will touch everything. Personal life,
yeah, because
life.
Yeah, that I mean try no, but because like if I'm not mistaken, about last month or a month and a half ago, now me yes post yeah, but me decline Eddie Kasimbi. That's how some person name no come was some crazy. Ni na follow under the walking. But some of the balance means me tear the ones so if say who can the boy mo be answer where we are. Say the way the kaka also be our message be na so fi say ebe boy with me the media band. The one say make us be about the fact to say young Ghana for no ye too kwan pa. And ye too kwan so ba obi man so a ya na ye ma adwuma sem no ne sika sem no edi animu ntem. Esan say be free ba no obi okwa wo ban kwa no abusua na gigi sika e obusua no de man eren etu kwan no obi okwa abusua japade e na eton e na ehun say we asomasi so tu bata obi okonya bibi de bebo fie ebi kura mpo a na e community no obi na obi ko na dafo enum konya bibi na omienu no omucha entimi mbo omuntu se ba konfa nko na da chi bi no onso le be fa ba ko na enormous space enti e ba en the pressure abetu eso ba ye papa no ne nananom ba ha fese no mtum so tukwan ni bi bo mu de no mbusua de na omo san ko ti na omo betu omo tu bata metena se de ya betre em be giche busua bia wa obia ba ono nko a na oja na yire ene ne ma wo Ghana ho ti omo busua de na no masa ko back ni nyina no omo nim de na ko boa o my Ghana ba ye bedu ye mreso na ye se ye betra no a ye giche busua no ye must have pressure na efie no adi enim to the point say that enei enkofu will be lose focus on their children now because of this na japade per se abedi enim to the point say ye man kwa wo mo kroma kwa ne ire ere efie wo oh omo education wise bibiam long kra na kra no e wo so oje ndiko ya eje na ese mi ni bi na wo ko jilo ni akra nso bi ono so akra wo nya adwuma da obede o tmenya loan mu person asa mutimi sika obi man no because eno yo bedi mo anim ni sika sem bi na no menti no omu timi nye de kora ni paint mi nko omo me ko so a na ayi efense omu nko ni ye ke ene ye mani pi ade beche yesi ena wu bridge Virginia akra obi akwo obi sika ikuno ade beche yesi obi akwo tutu ekum obi obeche yesi awo obi so sika on say do edoso pa obi kura ko fasika no oku ono ni sister ene ne maami ene ne papa nyina sika wo mi no nyina land ne eti ni nyina Nina ye focus ye lose because they say no. A day see a pa dada. Master me kasi we so now so uru ya to so a day see any bibiana o man gana no a boa pa. Say we free ban no pino na be krampo da. Ona me che no. Ye ma me man twa na ye dwitwire. Nti say when you be say no ska be do say of course we be ofi a. Ni nyina ne boa. But me de kamenya ka wo be yedwuma o hana wo yeska na wo ma wo hana. Ka invest won kra no mum. Se asem we yo, me say ke ye invest won kra no mu. Ne fa nsem kra no mu emfi afihyesie no enka nkyere o mu say kofi afia adwoa samu wa mene papa ye ba ebetu batai ye de mo ba ne mom no ajapade we na pese nke ye ofie ba mom ye nti no ye de we hye mum ne mo tene ye ba bi pagina na musu mu nya ba pagina mo ye ni mo ba yesa de na mai dada me ka che wonne akabiem se nkwa no se mbezi sa de no wo no nim sa message we ya ka na ka open up want nya nkwa no e ba be de e ba be toma so that's what chess nkwa de a ona me chero because minu mienu nyina nim dada wunya bi no ukoye bi ma wuja ene una ana meboa so koye
Yes.
o nya ba pagina ye no ukoye sane ye ma ye jano ye nanom dia ene ezi bi ma ye mana ye ma so bere ba be amai I didn't just say ye ma ni o mu nya mai because I'm cry wo bru che dia debi who told you that o mu kra be na kese kra bru so nti then I hono me no mani ba mi nyasemu no de manhu a manhu se edi enya pawo abuchi especially America ha no na America was because and no so who continue details are say them crazy many police ni bi edi komo o kuma first security police na me di komo o say the way I Ghana for ma o say before ni enti sade o say Ghana kra de keji enga mu ni ma o de mu na so de obi nkata kwa adwuma eno pe no mu ni be na de betina Ghana ni ni sika ko obi na Ghana ni ba kuku obi no na girlfriend no de okuno na obi so entokwa na ya wo bi sikan ade bechi enwunran omso ebro mu nti ese so ni nyina so nkra ya wo mu ha o enti no sade no ha adwen ti o ti bi de me on pa ese e bi din ko wa kwa chiri no sa no manyina na mafo be nyam adwen pa ni ahwe se de be beti ya beti me achiche ebuso ni yi mema nkra nya be pagina ni ese nya be pagina na bo nyina obi nkase me ko eje pade ofie e be so a fine ebu wa beti ma so aha asa so ha yiri nyina ona mi che no ba uwe na ohwe na de no ebe e hon e ko na at the advantage of the children they are na pato bi hu yi asem ni
That's it. That's my okay. To assume pa o. Na o de wa can just like this. The meaning no doors papa. Now as soon as how kind wa kasa tell pa bebre. Mo mu tie for no. Minim say about 99.999%. They are in this situation now. Once you Ghana ni I own Ghana. And oba ha no de. O tie we bi no. They all canning in or the person is probably in it now and might take something from you. Yes. If you are confused because, like you said, woman kwan enim kwan mo fa so many two kwan. And woman so e bi so wa no dey cry and intanta of fear too much. And it be a BB due to some reason being advantage be by any piano besa. Tiani abegu ani nyina no even though obi afidi baby and a buyer no we are on a mission in its own way but the abaya one thing common among ni nyina mo bana mo be produce wa ha we all come under the same umbrella once our be wu nkola no wa ha ne de your responsibility to take care of them. It doesn't matter. Say, obi bisi ani ekobode brewo. When say unye ready, don't go there. Don't go and bring forth to children. So unye ready, don't go. The moment I akola bebe we are saying your responsibility. E kroma ya ba ya kase yan kasa akola no way. or that one mo yebebu say the parents way akolani can speak for him or herself or itself. Enti yebebu say parents way and obibia o wiase bia na owner. Okay, enti na ye wi a ukowo ba ewia de ebusa say ne papa de say yes e friend answer. You see e dey first say na yes kweku answer. Ye mfa metu kweku sigaro. No sigaro nkowo ne ba. Enti who di no bad dia ka hu say who ko benti who bibia who ye bia obabia no ka hu say wo be pore hu for the akola no. Akola no welfare, the well-being, it's not binding clauses at the tool. So bibi akola no almost that provide certain things. So one year in a need me a jacola ni free simono. They know say a binum focus in colano so. And then they will do other things and leave them cola. Nay in say K to 12, you know, that is kindergarten to 12th grade, you know. One would him say a buying FED or more school free, Niniama, go for take advantage, and one or better than one or the bonnet man or the city die with fee. Once yes, he can be to baby, I can't do 12. Now all be college, you know. Not only Pakron set plans to. So obesi akolano forward. Iti anye na akolano so hwe na osi o. Daddy, I can work at McDonald's and then okoye dwuma na that's money spirit no call it pen. So I don't know you're intelligent is saying or you're very or you're clever saying no leading the class is saying no wait me turn the tennis you now won't mean to man or be go akoye na dwuma no wait me have to turn in your man. But no me say why enter into a path where with a very shortcoming because onyako ura after a certain while no obi won say the sika no nso no shoe no obet me ato shoe ni bi asa to atade ase but then no dey make life won't mean rent apartment bi akra no what name because what name ma me ne papa nchen nti na no onya girlfriend kro ntimi fa ne mefie na no starting na just say onyini so make no go 20s 30s no won say so to me make life that time after won say wa pim otu na ni hwe ni classmates ni bia ebi ye managers o baby. And now then they turn back and ask themselves, why couldn't I do all this? Then they come to realize that my parents didn't help me. Now, so our colana said, "Oh, na begin pempesu we." No, also went to me and boy. Now bet me tunufu.
Oh, let me.
What mean tunufu? And the one adwene ya no de nam. O niti anye no koto bad a company more. Na akofa problem. I no akọ end up baby a. One swat the cross or beko. No, I end up. Nay, why fault? Parent, no, the parental control, no. Say they see I titi you fear no. Say ya de baha say ya enke ya babuaye manapa. Who make sure say the new man yina una waye won asme si ba won penim guase. Say I go jina ka say hey daddy call for ni na hey na ne papa we. Ah papa you ne papa we ana asme si ne papa we. Ana ne maame we. I be point here inside to fear no. On pesa ni nti. Bibia na ojire school. Who make sure so akọ school. Who make sure say ni bibia da yi. Na wo try uni bi ontuma kra no akoton. Wakakoton. Na dey hwe no. One day, there is attitude no baha. Now dining the money, I got some men sit down with them. No one got sati, I see. Who could see more be our demo in the first place? How many times are you going to spend in that house now? Why you know who would complex there by a barracuda go see a chill whatever? Who would that bang? One got that bang out to me. How many weeks near the man holidays was I see? How many weeks? And how many times I bet me a coffee per year? And not per years, 2 years. Then you are now spending an hour. Why you know? Bet me I don't waste it down every now, but we now, mano. Egu has a office about her woman there. No one, there be. You needed to have used that time to prepare for one more continuation. That is advice. When you have been able to once no. Into one continuation.
And no crap the mean to know, but then they say and I said they one kakra was had there as one Kenyan name say on say esan say ye pe baby edi ho kwoshinti ye kreti kasabi so me pejapedesi o dache me manoko Ghana
Okay.
na me bu say o enkra no de Ghana yayi ho ne kwakota Ghana ho yeah holidays o beko holidays ye say holidays ye nti so kwesi ma shisi o holidays there ono okra no kwa 2 weeks ndi kai hardly but okra no onko tra ho na Ghana city okra be na unu kroma o kwota Ghana o ko ere
Zigami ntwa no kra wa ha one prepare akola no yi akola na kwa se bi wakwa ndi apo je o kwa hin Ghana o se jail no ultimate ntu kwa bi o
yeah
aha wo ko jail a ultimate ntu kwa enkwa asa
ana wadani junkia satan na de ko
na de ko Ghana
afina onko tese fi no
Debbie. So you know when I really ye now Kevin very well. Now he becomes somebody or she becomes somebody. That is where Omega said, Daddy, I knew how you were struggling. Then I have something, Daddy. Wait, let me do something for you. What do you want? Just tell me. If I can, I'll help you because I now have now realized what money and the realization about more. So we'll contribute to your catch. 1 year so they tell you that you should have helped me this. I was a kid at that time. That you should have done this for me. Mommy, you should have done this. You didn't help me. They tell them. A big crowd we are not continuing to cry on them. Mommy and papa say, "We don't man life I had."
Oh yeah.
And if we know it. I'm more would say your man is so now more urban. Maybe some of it being bomb on tomorrow. Now, pay attention to them. Do the best that you can. If you're able to put them on right track, no more be somebody, they would never forget you. At least one of them. One of them will remember, say, hey, mommy, so that you're my bro. Because the emotion will feel they see it all.
Oh, yeah.
Or college now, only been what time why they be now they are come over this say Lisa go here and go and collect my money. Oh, no, I said that, mom, when you were struggling, we saw it all. Sometimes you couldn't even afford to put some food on the table. We saw everything. But you did. You managed. You sacrificed night, day. And you did it all for us. You made sure we had a good education. Natural. So 1 year, Mom, when I was struggling, what were you doing? You were busy building your whatever at home. Now you're coming to tell me not to take a boyfriend. Please, just leave me alone, okay? Who better about ball crack to form? Because one man in life I said this, I just so could depend on them maybe. Then the club one. So bet me up once one to me one. I want to need in our because so that very stress backward now. But next year, I'm with me said to me, and let me hear or one self-control with me managing a surfer. Or taking the time and making the choices in the BB. And then you, the parent, know you can even proudly go forward. Say, this is my daughter. This is my son. Now I call back and say, well, Daddy, I love you. Mommy, I love you. Thank you for whatever you did. Mean trust a chroma need to more back many class kakrebi one time. No. Okatem say ne nana. Ose ne nana. Ne nana no ko school a opese ha na mu de moso ne ade no. Ne di ho oba wakotwe no. Obli high school no pray won ho pa. No ni nua be ma na ti ne nchen. Ne nana no mam say ne maame no mo no. Go ye. Enti na nana I'm making sure say your man maame no go through no de ekọ but ne nana no de obetry say and o mia na ni a na o ya na nana ba no na no so nana de ne de na edi o so o tu o mo party as no asoma me akọfrẹ no yakọtwe no na ani wa ni makola o party o sa na wakọtwe no
na tendidi ni nsemu
ni was on wa be kan o say
S and F and M ni ebibia
no mia na ni ya ne sa kakra no wie no pia no ko college Also, or na nini so kotin wine. No who say yeah. Just anaju pa or what? Anaju pa o. Na phone call free. Akola no waba. Kloya no fi say be and I result. I say what's going on? Mama no be my downfall because me ni e course nti. Oh yeah, jira. So ni mo ye ko di John we je no kasa asemi. Tumo say, I say, I cry say, grandma nothing. Grandma, I just want to call and tell you thank you. Thank you, Grandma.
You see?
Thank you, Grandma. Also, one friend, no, I can't just to call you and tell you, say,
yeah, and thank you. Because who say one of them.
And I woman so call who like to say, hey, well, mama be share where you know be able to go. Now, they have future ahead of them, including on one casanso. So Nimukrana now. Yeah. Now who say bright future ahead of you? So focus on getting to the end of the tunnel. And you know who he may be or to the mess no more boya bomber means and no more buffasudia na. Be a sebio mugu slum. They're gonna be remain there and do that thing. Yeah, no, yes, Mokuya, yes, and in a manana, and for who say what will free baby be Marco be a level to another level. It was so hard. A friend and grandma, I just want to thank you. Thank you, Grandma. And to Ebini, and to a tear for more muti, yes, someone discussion say, Ebini, a door super, it will be popping up like this. Obi bet me the contribution be a bania sum nafi, ya pense musa, no be ad nadrinia, but now my tear for some more no so no. You just bring your thoughts in.
Okay, before I over wrap up, Grandma, I mean, same way. Also, I see my okay. Maybe I may come, Mrs. Nipa, so would me consider doing a now would me a woman as a sorry. Now for what I dear Eshe. Now, who saw them one patch. When you to free a drive, I take that risk in our quem, when it could have happened to you. No, who sorry them no. Any money and a sermon, no, so for no preaching. See, no course. Because I message I make when I'm going to you, Apostolic Church. I was praying for Virginia. And I'm quite also for be a cast have message way. That was his preaching. They will look at it will be no be a memorial service a coin. Yeah, that would be. I know we into the chain and I call. And also for a cast has some way. Mr. Dano will be a Mr. Butu say, which one, yeah, and Madame you. Because of Pierre who say, or follow short.
Yes,
I victim of that. I didn't come more to the point say if it's that time no, and I'm seeing answer.
You see,
number P. Let me focus on crying so and made that. Show me may. You want me from proud of me who?
Oh, no, you have to
stay into the glory of God.
Amen.
Yeah, or Dimiko rest. I saw them all. Ubet Mania will be Biao, what dream will be Biao, baby. But sometimes baby, quiet can as a Biano. For I do to form Netibi. Now, so bit my boy, I'm with me at Tumpon, and I say, well, no more, no, I would to know. It's me, because like a dynamic, what second man, yes, I message you. Man, yes, I message you. So come and tell me, and I wouldn't say, everyone was say, then a baby. Me opinion, you know. Say, I put a good job, 6 figures jobs near the end. Me, case won't save you. To save you, do point to be no. Let me a man acquire investments. Me call Charles Schwab, and no investment the United acquire Salomon. See, you buy no, not me expect to say me minim. They also to me make you good do. Okay, you say, what no, I could do saying. Or come out to be debut. Now, won't jab bills be out Jerry, apart from also training school loans, no. Apart from that, no car crown, me and here. Tear and I scale in a won't change. I say, I gave it to mommy. Now, say, why you give so much money to mommy? Could be some mira or see a dino. I can't be catching and say, Omo, say ye ain't and almost is something that project and Ghana.
You see,
no, a dano be a druno. As I'm here, a cran. Because on quo, we buy second one also say, 10 ones say, hey, Omunina, Nechipo.
behind the scene.
Me no kasa yeti be wie sa na se o. Nti on say ewiase na nti sa se na making is that be the same thing so.
You see?
And so ka me ye na ka digidi ko ye ya. And ka be forget your mo. Ka sa time mi afena ka me so fa o. Because me ni be ko do here dey me abaka se bi. O se one the two ba one kasa one me we near the two ba. We ready to ba na ma.
I don't cry.
Remember, was say the ya obeti ma Yesu Kristo kura ka asem bi wo say ye tu fin free mu a na say one pe ade pe ya nhemu a sa bi no okoji nchira ko sa bebrebe afi no obe double no obe shem enu kwa de west question first no enti wuti wiase a ade bia wo afutu bia wutu ba no na wo de foforo ye de ehye ma no enya no sa keke wo tu afuru wie de de na wo ya fa ho you have to work. Yes, faith without work, no.
It's no faith.
Yes. So because say who me wo faith say echina me nyadwuma. Faith me wo me di say ya me be bie kwa me ko nyadwuma. Na man so yan ko application na man so yan ko abotia na mti catch mu na ma fodu me answer adwuma no beba. No. Nti adi bia na so wo say actions. Ene be kire. O na me che no. Nti ye mo ye ho modern a me de me bumper yes say program in Yakoba be faso na with me bien microphone ni e was so many topics be about be can be no na that because I believe in you say definitely with the topics papa ban there discuss it na man for so betie na omo so betie amna kwaso pem na boy community no because dada yen me e wo me kwa na e wo me ye wo nkwa na e wo ntafo mpo a omo free efunu ba ko mbu no ye wo bako ansa na ba ko ba yeah was different, right? Ye won't see a consoa. Ye name mum got who but you will chroma it was associate for associate you have to associate ourselves to make friendship to brothers and sisters and everything. Love ourselves, right? And to make sure say you educate to be a ninja say who the yeah. Miss Mammy. Say that say who the yeah. Next time, me dey na unsu dey su ye a ebe me na wo bebusa bebusa oh na me tell no but say ye nyina moa na wo dey to sini a da bia no na wo dey ye puna no afi na say ko so ha dwe no da bia no esi ye mo ye boa wo dey a nti ye say message wo nyina ba no ye boa nipa ame nipa so nya be gyina na da ye nyina ye kwa ye dey say
go together.
Exactly, they say siabo near two and a money together. That's the bottom line. That
and create why I did that was a pa now I did beyond so I be beyond. Meaning I repay you radiating, say dear Hotono so fully. And I see the kind or say what do we to radi so. You are rich, him say radio don't want to know so on you Ramoda. So sorry, two one more.
Of course.
Would you have to name say Radi me pay Juma? Sorry, would you on a pap as a tidy? Why would we any actually? We could our friend him a many Juma, who be sa a better ruby. And I'm more to a hiapa or since Sa any Juma. Young cousin, I mean, you are with me, or bet me the Juma crab blow all them, but neither I know very womb.
Nada, as I said, the ho, yet as a salmon, we said as a salmon. Now, who first can go down? Now, good year also. Okay, this one up, no comedy, no good as I so I didn't know good to it. It never go ready. You see, Namias and your Bacabiano. And
no, since I ain't you, man.
Of course, any
Inti unyatisa na ese wankasa no ese opija mu na otu anamo na akwa enimu e na kitu bi ensa ye obenye bia no ono awurade ni hira so ma wa eye bebre inti etiefo ye dia no besi wa ha ne ye damase ni ehia ne nkwatenten ahoɔden wom ene na betumi am ye nyina so fesi wa nti ne yesere we awurade odi ma obi bia obi a oti asem bia ya memie adwenem na o ma de bia ya be discuss wa ha bia no enya of a very huge benefit to ye nyina nye nipa ba ko obi a oti bibia na kwankyere bia so obi a so obi a about bibia no o de tu ha enso be danedi no be at me tap something from it. Yeah, that must say, someone in Amaba. Now, you welcome a new program officially opening next week, 2 o'clock, and then the span here just 1 hour. If we are able to go beyond 1 hour due to the conversation, they say, be intimate and there we will. But yeah, officially 1 hour. Nti for any maso. Nti me yes garo so be around up na ja.
Oh man, say them say no. They say the mekan say I want for ntwe anim for next week. Na momo ai ni nyina nhyase en konti uba no share page no. A very important part say video no hu a na nso share no share na for TV na for nya bi na because obi kura na on tie nka da wo. E wo da roma na mani bana ye den atie nka. Obi okura no make no ate da coffee so din o baby. Ba no onim no da. Nti say wo say da kon say oh say that ni no so send ko the more na for send ko no na ye nyini bom. The edika ka say particular program is supposed to be there for a community based program. Nyina dia. E just garo dey na da coffee ya. Nyina Ghana community nyina area nti sabata ma say nyina nyini bom de ko ti bomo de na subscribe so my na fe so wie so a video no thumbs up na e wo ho no ba che no hit am like no very very important pa and na ma YouTube for so e be come so other platforms so na omotimi nyina timi nyini ti dem nyina ma say God bless you all.
Let's see. Here. And your fan pipe will see a infant stay. Radia, there was a so dear in our bank, some pempesi, a babbity, a real sense of any abrabo moonsem. Not a radi, yet the tree when ye did. I read the bit me direction a bit me the alcohol. In himself won't come what papa to snake. And here the baby ashes are open and your baby me a drink trim, a quine trim, be biara, soon so mo nemo, be biafam. Na the so teacher pan is over my in an quatintia holding womb. Or may be bia to ye. The infree what dear him so what distance ye free. That was it. For your bonnet so chair, no boy, I need people be our from your fan channel. Yet that was his abbey about winning idea program about 2 way. Papa himself one I believe you be. A day be asher on side. That was your double Jesus Christ to them. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Inti it's for I don't know. The Yamia silly no. And the next week, Yamia must say, "Be take it off." Nafi, we go from there.
Yeah. See, and the stream Metro back.
Okay. You and for Mobia bye.